This section of the video will cover crochet instructions and techniques. You may first open to the corresponding pages in the knitting booklet for a general understanding, and then, with the further explanation in this video, you can get started more quickly. We then begin to crochet the wool on the surface. From the surface, there are many front ring pins reserved for the front. This line is where the pull is. That's where the head is. This is the tail. Return to the position of the head. The position at the starting point first. Find the first stitch position. The pin next to the lead position is the first pin. Use a blunt needle as an auxiliary to enlarge the stitches for subsequent crochet penetration. Beginners can pull all the front ring stitches of the first lap with a blunt needle like me. "23, 24. There are 24 stitches in total in this circle. Just crochet a circle like this and go back to the lead position. And then we started crocheting the wool. Hold the yarn with the non-dominant hand. Secure the end of the yarn to the fabric with the middle and ring fingers. Leading hand holding crochet. Crochet into the first front loop stitch. Then use your finger to move the yarn closer to the crochet. After crochet winding, pull the thread out of the loop. A chain needle is used as a standing needle, not counting the number of needles. Then the crochet is inserted again on the same stitch. Place the tail yarn above the crochet. Then crochet a single crochet. Next, crochet 4 stitches in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first crochet is done. 5 instructions for a needle. Then continue to use a blunt needle as an aid. Find the next pin foot ring and stretch it out for crochet to penetrate. Crochet into second pin front loop. Continue to place the tail yarn on the crochet. You wind it out, and you crochet a single crochet. If the yarn is not easy to pull out the thread loop, you can fix the thread loops with your fingers, which is convenient for crochet to pull the thread out. Already now, we're seeing the shape of the first wool. Continue to crochet for chain stitches to complete the crochet of the second stitch. We observe this shape after the completion of 2 stitches, which is a 6 shape. Later, I will use this shape to judge the number of needles. Then continue to use a blunt needle as an aid. Find the next pin foot ring and stretch it out for crochet to penetrate. Then crochet the 3rd stitch. Crochet into the front ring of the stitch. Continue to place the tail yarn over the crochet. Winding pull out, crochet a single crochet. Continue to crochet for chain stitches to complete the crochet of the 3rd stitch. Then elongate the working wire loop. Check the hiding of the tail line. Then take out your scissors and cut off the excess yarn at the end. Hold the yarn and crochet again with both hands. Repeat the content of the previous instruction and continue to complete the remaining stitch instructions in this circle. When crocheting wool, there is no need to deliberately maintain the tension of the yarn. It can be looser, so that the crocheted wool will have a better fluffy feeling and make it look softer. The first loop is crocheted, and we're back at the center axis pull mark. Then we can start confirming the first stitch of the second lap. The first pin is all next to the pull position. Continue to use a blunt needle as an auxiliary to enlarge the stitches for subsequent crochet penetration. Because the crochet of the wool section is a continuous spiral without closed circles, the stitch count here is represented by consecutive numbers. 59, 60. Grip the thread and crochet again with both hands. Start crocheting the first stitch of the second loop front loop. Crochet a single crochet by threading the first stitch of the second loop into the front loop. At this point, we can see that the two rings are connected by a chain pin. Continue to crochet the 4 chain stitches, completing all the instructions for this stitch. Then complete the second instruction. Third stitch. Refer to the previous content and complete the following instructions by yourself.